I remember that.
So it's RWBY. This is volume 7, chapter 7. I guess they had one chapter already set up, and we missed that. So we're gonna catch up in 3, 2, 1, play. Now with an even bigger setup. Ooh.
This is incredible.
This is so wild and extra, but I like it.
And it looks so nice.
It does, yeah. Now we're like really like leaning back to watch this.
I'm not even mad.
I'm not even mad either. This is great.
Dude, we're in the movie.
We're in the movie.
What?
Yeah.
Why am I just now learning that this is telescopic? Like I knew there was that. I didn't know about this.
Oh, you know what we need to do? Set this brightness and contrast up all the way. Actually, what happens as far as what they see if I did this? No,
it's recording the computer, not the TV.
I gotcha.
You want to adjust the screen settings?
Yes, please.
All right.
Because honestly, it's at a point where the lights kind of like do a little bit much. Ooh.
That's vivid. Expert. Bright. Just regular expert. Let's get these colors. See.
Oh yeah, Penny. Damn.
She just killed people.
Other fellow robots have to comfort her now.
Cinema seems muted. Then there's that power save that we had. Standard. And vivid.
Vivid seems to work kind of so far.
There's vivid and then there's sports.
Also, I think that was one of the moms.
One of the killer moms?
Yeah. One of the moms like, oh my god, John, I want your babies.
Yeah.
Stop running! Man, that's wow.
So what'd you say?
Either vivid or standard. Because there's gotta be manual settings on the TV that allows us to change it.
Maybe. So I'll just have it on vivid for now.
Mm-hmm.
To hell with your energy consumption.
I mean, if you can see.
But those are like soft LED lights, so it's not too bad. Hi.
Oh. They got the entire thing cloaked.
Oh.
Whoa. Damn.
She pocketed that.
More people are dead. Penny's been framed, and somehow Schnee is sitting on the council.
That's the second shipment for Amity that was hit today. It seems election night was the last push Robin needed to go from hometown hero to full-on vigilante.
I'm afraid the problem is more complicated than that.
It seems Robin has emboldened our suppliers in Mental. They're refusing to sell us provisions until the city is adequately repaired. With Robin redistributing the goods her team has stolen, the Amity project is completely stalled.
But we're so close. There has to be some way we can finish the tower.
There is. Declaring martial law.
You're not actually considering that, are you?
What's more important? Establishing
Oh boy.
communication to unite the world? Or appeasing a few city blocks?
Don't make it sound trivial when you know it isn't. You keep talking about how we just need a little more time, but you're not the one having to struggle.
We have all had to make sacrifices for the greater good. Mantle has had to bear a lot of the burden, yes, but
They're bearing
Can I have that
all of
chair?
it. The longer this waiting game goes on, the harder each day gets for people down there. And now you want to send in more soldiers? You can't force people to fall in line. If you do that, you'll just be trading all of these problems for the grid.
her right. Shoot her.
Whoa!
Please, General Ironwood. Squeezing Mantle this way, that kind of division plays right into Salem's hands. That's why Tyrion is here framing you.
Right. The reason we called you here in the first place. You're sure this was the man you saw?
Tyrion Callows was accused of murders all across Amity.
Callows.
A homicidal maniac who escaped justice when his prison transport was attacked by Grimm. After that, he was never seen again.
Well, he works for Salem, and he's here.
If we ever had any doubts Atlas was Salem's next target, I think those are officially out the window.
But now we have a suspect. We can tell the people.
That a long-lost serial killer is loose in Mantle and the military has no idea where he is. Might make things worse before they get better.
I am so sick of secrets. If we just told everyone about Amity, about Salem.
We can't. If we talk about Amity now, we risk Salem's forces, who we know are here, working to sabotage her. If we tell them about Salem now, we risk falling to the Grimm before we can reunite Remnant. We have to finish the tower. I want Robin Hill in custody. We can offer her a deal if she gets Mantle to cooperate.
Yikes.
Anyone not assisting with Robin needs to focus on Tyrion. I want to know who he's working with, where he's hiding, what he's planning, and how exactly that video of Penny got all over my kingdom. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When did you get in here?
No, he's over there.
Was
you know?
he?
Yeah. He was the one who brought it up too. He was talking.
Thanks again for the assist on this, you two. Now we may all be split between different trucks, but we need to be ready to act as one in case Robin's team takes the bait. If your truck is hit, pursue immediately. Everyone else will move in as fast as possible. Going radio silent. Over.
Shit's getting real.
Do you think we should have told Ironwood about Salem before he put so much on the line for Amity?
Sounds like you do.
Bruh.
I trust Ruby, but I think he deserves to know what he's stepping into. We all did. You don't agree?
Look around. The embargo, the military presence, the restrictions on assembly. He's a bit prone to overreacting.
Yeah, hard to argue with that. Still, he didn't have a lot of good options.
I'm not sure there are many good options left for any of us anymore. Keeping secrets, taking lives, it makes you wonder how far we're going to have to go to keep doing the right thing.
Blake, we did what we had to do.
We killed him, Yang.
But
He's dead because of us.
I want to make sure we don't have to. And I can tell you, ambushing a huntress who's just trying to help isn't an option I'm thrilled about choosing.
Then maybe we shouldn't.
Mutiny.
How is she doing?
Oh boy.
She's confused, scared. We'll have her recorded visual data shortly. Well, that should prove her innocence, but the damage has already been done. The things people are saying about her. If Penny hadn't been there, Robin would be.
I don't think Robin was their target. Salem's goal has always been to divide us. Ending Penny was exactly where they wanted her. Just like at the Vital Festival.
And just like
Son of a bitch.
someone is using our own technology against us. This doctored footage of Penny came from her work all around Mantle. Stolen straight from our surveillance network.
Hacking. Technology. Why can't people just do what they used to and fight to the death? A lot simpler if you ask me.
Well,
I
if
mean,
we're dealing with the same enemy for Beacon, hacking into Mantle's system would be simple. Fortunately, the rest of Atlas is running on an upgraded network.
And how would someone get access to that network?
Well, only a few people have clearance. Ironwood, the Council, our cybersecurity and surveillance leads, and maybe a select few who oversee critical systems like sewage or the heating grid.
The heating grid run in partnership with the Schnee company.
What are you thinking?
Bum bum bum.
I don't know yet, but something isn't right. Understatement of the century.
And how are you doing?
If Maria hadn't offered to help me these past weeks, I'd have likely collapsed by now. Getting a communications tower into the sky seems impossible on its
can always reactivate her again. So maybe try not to worry so much.
There's a reason why Penny is the only one of her kind.
She met you.
What?
When the general first challenged us to
They're all robots.
breakthrough in defense technology, most of my colleagues pursued more obvious choices. I was one of the few.
Like doctor, teacher, doctor.
I wanted a protector with a soul.
I did. And when General Ironwood saw her, he did too. Much to my surprise, the Penny Project was chosen over all the other proposals.
Why would you be surprised? You created an artificial aura.
Not quite.
I'm sorry.
Gave her part of yours?
Oh shit.
Yes. And each time I rebuild Penny, it takes a little more. If the people get their wish and she's destroyed, I won't be able to.
We'll find whoever's responsible. I promise.
Mr. Watts. Son of a bitch. I'm in. Here we go. We already know.
Robin, scramble! No, wait! Split up and regroup at the hideout.
Oh shit. That was convenient.
Convenient traffic is convenient.
Oh, she fast. Oh shit.
I'm fast too. Ooh, fire clone.
Right. Oh shit.
Oh, she
Oh
good.
shit.
If Ironwood wants me, he'll have to send more than a couple of kids.
He is. Stopping the trucks alerted the ASOPs. We don't have long before they arrive, so please listen to us. You need to know the truth.
You're stalling.
Amity Coliseum, all these supplies, they're for
Just say it. Might as well.
a new communications tower.
That doesn't make any sense.
A new tower means the kingdom's
I know what the tower means, fisticuffs. One of you take my hand.
What?
You said time is short. Either take it or I'm gone.
Well, let's say, Blake, you're shady enough.
Tell me again. What is Ironwood building out in the tundra?
A new communications tower. He's trying to help everyone.
Lie,
You're telling the truth.
lie detector.
Yo.
Semblance. Why keep that a secret?
Because he doesn't know who he can trust. Atlas isn't out to get anybody. The people murdering civilians in Mantle are just trying to make it look that way. And if those same people learned about Amity, they'd do everything in their power to destroy it.
So who are they? Who's actually behind this?
Yang, Blake, where are you?
We can't tell you that part yet.
Bullshit.
Look, we are trusting you, so trust us when we say that Amity Tower needs to stay a secret until it's done. We just need a little more time.
Run!
Run! We'll throw them off!
I won't stop until I know the whole truth.
Feels like a Telltale's game. Robin will remember that.
Man, dude.
Behind that,
I can't even
This
imagine.
would be a good Telltale game right now.
I hoped bring you down here might jog some memories. After all, it was your idea to use the staff to lift Atlas off the ground.
I thought
Bruh?
gravity dust kept Atlas afloat.
And that's the public story.
Oh shit.
The staff,
Another lie.
constant, seemingly limitless
Oscar will remember that.
Oswald speculated it could take us as high as we wanted.
Really?
To tell the truth, that served as the inspiration for the Amity Project. Get a communication tower up in the sky, higher than the Grim can survive. So we never lose contact with each other again.
But you're not using the staff to raise Amity.
The staff can only be used for one purpose at a time. We're going to have to do Amity the old-fashioned way, dust and all.
It feels strange, knowing a part of me helps come up with all this.
You'll get used to it. I'm sure.
You'll get used to it.
Don't even know who's who.
That's not encouraging.
Yeah. Not a comforting thought.
Didn't know we see eye to eye. But I wish I could ask husband what he thought of all this.
Well, I can tell you what I think. The path you're heading down, where you're the only one with the answers, where you do the thing you think is right no matter the cost, it's not going to take you anywhere good.
We have to stop Salem.
Yeesh.
Nothing matters more.
Some things matter more, I think. Keeping our humanity. It's what makes us different from her.
Sometimes I worry that's her greatest advantage. Without humanity, does she still feel fear? Does she ever hesitate? When Salem hit Beacon, being with all my ships, all of my soldiers, I was no match for her. I've never felt so helpless. The way she told me she was there.
It's okay to be afraid. You just can't let that fear control you.
I am not going to end up like Lionheart. Do you believe in me?
I do believe in you. But not only you. I think the best thing you could do is sit down and talk with the people you're most afraid to.
Nani?
Now you are starting to sound like it.
Iron will remember that. Pizza lot.
Winter, what is it?
Schnee.
Jacques!
Jacques von Schnee.
You're hereby resigned or put down. Whatever the case, I'd have you executed.
You're fired.
It looks like you're getting your wish.
My father's first act. We've all been invited to dinner, where the general will be defending his seat on the council.
Oh shit. I didn't mean you should actually talk to... Okay.
Ooh.
Huh, they used some of the old RWBY models to actually scale it. It's a fair use of resources in that case. You just need a height difference. I actually wasn't thinking that there'd be a split between the teams like that. Ever so like subtly. From Blake and Yang having the idea of like just trying to reach out to the other side to...
And even then they were split on it a little too.
Yeah.
They want to do it for different reasons.
Yeah. And then with just that meeting like at the front with like Nora like really disputing like the right for humanity to know like the truth, and of course Ironwood wanting to do it like exactly how he wants to do it,
and Ren agreeing to it.
Oh shit. Yeah,
you know, hop straight into it.
Yeah, let's hop straight into the next episode. Here we go.
Low poly. There we go.
Low poly.
Fucking love this intro.
I do.
Talk about clarity, man. Got a 4K display now.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if this is 1080. Actually, I think that's the great strength of animation. It doesn't tear down as much.
Yeah. Because it doesn't have soft edges.
Yeah. Like 3D animation is pretty good.
Like for the most part, computer animation doesn't have a lot of soft edges, and so unless they render in the blur from things, but it's not like even digital film where it is sucking in light, and so it does have the softness, unless the lens is meant to put that laser precision.
This was take some getting used to, but it's a good change. Let's throw hands.
Imagine what this can do to your editing.
Yeah.
You could see what you're working on with such size now.
Yeah. I just need to input the parts into the PC, and 4K editing will be a thing.
As long as we're not filming in 4K, I'm fine with it. No one needs to see this
Your pores.
in crystal clear quality.
But we want to, because that's what I see.
Fluffy PR move. On the news, he said he just wanted to break bread and hash things out. Maybe it won't be so bad. We do want the general to start opening up to these people, right?
Yeah, but on his terms. Ironwood's going to be locked in a room at his rival's own dinner party. Jacques says he's happy to moderate, but all that really means is he'll be the one controlling the conversation.
Not hard to imagine how that's gonna play out.
I still can't believe he won. Robin was supposed to be the people's champion, wasn't she? There's just too many coincidences.
You really think your dad might have something to do with Salem?
Yes.
I think my father would do whatever it takes to win. And we should do the same.
We need to cut down Jacques.
I mean, we could kill the man.
We must kill the Batman. How much are you willing to take? Half. Yeah, I can't really adjust myself any better until this thing is elevated.
There we go. Now I'm not hidden behind a screen.
Suppose we should smile for the cameras?
Sir, with all due respect, you'd have to pay me.
Bro, the guy doesn't smile a little bit.
Right? He thought that shit was hilarious.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey, Wheatley.
What an interesting way to say, hello, dear brother, how have you been?
Well, I don't give a fuck.
I'm afraid you won't find him here. He was let go.
Of course it
I can't
was.
imagine why.
Damn.
General,
Weiss will remember
how
that.
large do you think our dining room table is?
I happen to know it's enormous, but most of my guests will be on standby in case the council requests additional eyewitnesses. Until then, I'm sure they'll be happily celebrating your father's victory.
How much trouble do you think they would get in if they were to just absolutely murder him right then and there?
Not at all if they were caught. If they weren't caught.
Join us in the dining room. Please follow me.
Just put like 3 in his forehead.
Just like take him out for just a quick talk, quote unquote.
Care for a drink, sir?
Don't take it.
No thanks. I think I'll just stick to patrolling the grounds.
Words out of my mouth.
Right, well, don't wander off, don't break anything, and be ready in case the general calls on you.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Let's see them out of house and home. Counterpoint, how about we do wander off, consider breaking things, and then all that other stuff.
I'll be in touch.
Dear sister, I was hoping we could use this time to catch up.
No.
I really.
I have to know. Why did you go through so much trouble to leave home only to come crawling back?
Cause family.
This might be a problem.
General Armsley,
Bruh.
please. Have a seat.
I see you guys got a full house. Wonder if I could squeeze in. You know what? I'll just stand by the window.
Councilwoman Camilla.
Councilwoman Hill would have had a nice ring to it.
Though I suppose
Ooh, a little
I
bit
should
salty,
be
are we?
grateful I got invited to the table.
Miss Hill, that vigor of yours is precisely why we're grateful to have you with us tonight.
What is she doing here?
What we're all doing here, James, addressing the concerns of our kingdom. Which means we have much to discuss.
Indeed. I was hoping we could start by...
Are we safe with her here, by the way?
Bitch,
I do recall
stop.
some confusion regarding her involvement in that horrific massacre.
As the official report stated, that footage was doctored. Penny is completely under my control.
Which is concerning, I think.
Oh, she don't like either saying.
Let's talk about exactly what it is you control.
Damn, got him
This
stuck,
kid
man.
buzz off. We need to do something.
What was that earlier about breaking things?
Yo.
Well, Whitley, I'm sure the company is lucky to have you. But if you'll pardon me.
And where exactly is it that you're going?
Careful! That's who's coming through!
Hi, the company has promised me my apartment.
Oh my god.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh no! Look out!
I'm going to go get some more.
He's giggling a little bit. Oh no. Bruh.
If you'll excuse me.
You would laugh.
The fact
Well,
of the matter
weird
is,
rendering
you've
for a
operated
frame.
with a fair amount of autonomy for the past few years, James. But what we need now is for you to work with us.
Sir, I have.
It's obvious that no kingdom intends to
Okay.
declare war on Atlas. We had no involvement in the incident at Haven. We have proof our drones weren't acting on orders at Beacon. At this point, the closure of Atlas borders is only serving to hurt our relations with the rest of the world.
The rest of the world? It's hurting us. The people of Atlas are suffering, and they want to know why.
Quite right, Miss Hill. And I'm
Yeah.
afraid there's more than
You
just
chopped
your
with me.
choices that have brought harm to our citizens as of late. Have your forces found any additional evidence as to who is slaughtering innocent civilians down in Mantle?
That is an ongoing investigation, the details of which are classified, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the ever-growing list of classified information you seem to be keeping. I asked our fellow councilman here to shed some light on your Amity Coliseum project, and as it turns out, they know about as much as I do.
Even you don't know?
The Amity Project will help with all of the issues you present. But you have to understand that discretion is a top priority at this time.
Are you saying you don't trust us?
You can't just buy trust like everything else. You have to earn it.
I couldn't have said it better myself. General, if I may be blunt, you have spent what little trust this council had left in you. The hacker who turned Atlas drones against us was never captured. Whoever's been murdering your critics is still at large. How are we supposed to give you our trust when you've given us nothing as of late?
That's not what.
Winter. That's enough.
Remember what Oscar said.
Excuse me.
Miss Schnee? Is everything okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Keep up the great work.
Oh look, it's Mama Schnee.
Hello, darling.
Oh shit. Doom, doom, doom.
Are you okay?
I can bust out my
I
sword.
just let my emotions get the better of me.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh, don't say that.
Right.
No. What I mean is, this place holds a lot of memories for me specifically. I thought I was in control, but you heard me. I sounded like a petulant child.
I thought you sounded fine. You were just speaking from your heart.
And that is precisely the problem. I should have just stayed in line.
I guess you're right. I don't understand.
I'm sorry I couldn't come down for your party. I'm afraid I'm not feeling well.
It's okay, Mom.
I was about to say, how long have you not talked to your mom? Don't you want to give her a hug? Like, alright.
What are you doing in your father's office?
What are you doing in your father's?
Just looking for something I left.
My dignity.
It's right here. Left. You left.
I need to use Father's computer.
Bro, she's a lush.
Why?
Because I think he may have done something. Something wrong.
I thought we all simply assumed that at this point.
Yes, well, some of us are trying to do something about it.
Mother, what's up?
I guess they don't have the greatest relationship either. Positive, anyway.
He started locking his home computer. But he still has blind spots.
You put a camera in here?
I put them in every room of this house. For our safety, in case I ever need it.
Oh.
You haven't come back to stay, have you?
No.
Good.
Good.
She understands. This man is not a Schnee!
A man came by. I'm afraid your father may be
shit.
involved in something more dangerous than he realizes. No matter what happens, Weiss, please don't forget about your brother.
Whitley wants nothing to do with me.
Of course not. You left him alone. With us.
Am I sensing redemption arc?
Oh.
Of a young boy named Wheatley? Wheathens.
Who are you?
Dun dun.
It's me, Batman.
It's me, Sherlock Watson.
Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
Turned off the heating.
Oh, Tyrion. Wait. Did he also control the weather in that instance, or like...
He turned off the hot, which kept the cold out.
Gotcha.
Hey, Mom! It's snowing!
It's not supposed to snow.
Mom? Who are you? What's with that barb? Willow. I just saw that.
Willow Schnee?
That's a terrible name. Let me tell you right now, because depending on what Jacques does, you will. That was a weird dynamic between mother and daughter. I wasn't kind of expecting that.
Her mom's a drunk. She has to drink to dull the pain of
I guess
this
so.
family.
Yeah. But I'd figure that like Weiss would be a little bit more considerate and talk to her a little bit more openly instead of just kind of giving her a regular teen angst type of answer. But
well, she is still just a teenager.
it's true. But considering that like Weiss is so involved in this like huge fiasco that is Salem and everything, well, I guess that might be a separate topic. That doesn't seem too related. I will say as a positive note that the funny bit of trying to get Wheatley to leave was the greatest thing. But I don't know, there were just a lot of like sad things about this episode. Like the whole idea of trust, how Ironwood's trying to reach out but it's also closed in. Winter finally just erupted and then considering that Penny still is being blamed for everything, and she's looking down, trying to reach out to Winter. In which case, Winter just like calmly kind of like pushes her away, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of tough for me to just kind of like be positive, because that's how the episode's trying to portray it as. It's just a lot of stuff is happening.
Yeah.
And considering that we just watched the previous episode before, where it dealt a lot more with just trust and communication with people, and this was just kind of like another step into like the plot, but also like along the lines of like how are we talking to people? Because I think Willow in this case brought up a good point in the sense that like you kind of left Wheatley here, and you know, like maybe he's Jacques' son, but he's not like a Schnee son, but he can be a Schnee if he followed more into like his sister's, either one of them's footsteps. But both of them decided to leave and do their own thing.
Be a Schnee, like Schnee.
Meanwhile, Mother doesn't want to have any part about being rescued or anything. It seems like she's too far lost, and she knows it.
Yeah, she's kind of given in to her subjugation.
Yeah, and it looks like Weiss won't really do much about it until later. It just sucks. The whole family relations. And now that we've seen like Robin in the previous episode want more answers, and right now they're just kind of begging for more answers, but now one person, Weiss, has gotten clues as to where we need to go with this as far as investigation, and now Watts is going to be opened up as far as his inclusion into Salem canonically for our viewers, or for them. So all I can say is just like it's just a lot of stuff happening politically and just internally.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what's going to happen with Ironwood. Is he going to explain what happens, or is Weiss going to kick down the door first and be like, "This man's a fucking shit"?
I mean, he's always has been, but I just want to let everyone else know about it. Yeah. Oh, do you even imagine the reprimands that will happen with the mom when Jacques finds out, like, you put a camera in my office?
Oh, I'm pretty sure after like the fingers pointed at them that you spoke to this man to get things done this way, Ironwood's gonna stand up and put 3 in his head.
Oh yeah, just that's it. You're under arrest.
That's it. I've come up with a new recipe. Bang, 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 bang.
It requires a lot of lead.
Bang, 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 bang.
And after that, fetch my bong. Oscar, we need to talk. Here, take a piece. I'm a little too young for that.
Who killed John?
So, Oscar, is Oscar talk to you about the walnut? No, good. I suggest you let him talk about that. But I guess yeah. So, oh yeah, something I didn't notice was I guess they just kind of cleared out the whole Grimm like attack from 2 episodes ago, just like that, and just kind of continue to move on.
Yeah, I guess, huh?
I guess there's not really much left in there, and I guess thanks to that they're able to focus a lot more on like the visual aesthetic instead of like actual animation as far as action. But then again, that fight with Robin was pretty slick. And that's also something I needed to point out too, is the fact that and there's no need for explanation for it, but just how Robin almost can hold her own against 2 of our characters, and she just, well, I mean, she's kind of like her own like vigilante. So
well, she is a huntress.
Oh, was he really? I didn't notice that. I thought she was just like another person just trying to just go for counsel.
No, she's a huntress. That's what Yang said while we were there in the car, that she didn't feel right setting up an ambush for a huntress.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Damn.
So that still goes to show just the skill difference in our heroes.
Yeah.
Against someone who's actually been doing this for a while.
And to think, like, if you think of the same scale as that, like, Blake and Yang fighting against Adam, for example, where both of them together actually had, like, a clear upper edge.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one's a little bit more thin-lined. You can't really see. They were landing one kick. That's all they got.
Yeah. Well, you have to remember, Adam and his team never really fought hunters and huntresses. They just
fought Grim and also tried to, like, revolt against, like...
it was Grim and guerrilla attacks, not so much a scaled attack.
Scale attacks, or, like... They were never, like, mercenaries in that regard. They ended up fighting each other, though. So
they're like Jet from Avatar.
Yeah. The Freedom Fighters, where they'll just kind of, like, knock down, like, some Fire Nation, like, held institutes out there.
They'll, like, set fire to a barn or an ammunition depot or destroy a water tower to, like, flood an area.
And with that comes some experience.
Yeah, they're just good at sabotage, not so much
actual combat.
Yeah, not actually fighting trained soldiers.
But in the same essence, like, it's kind of hard to fight other hunters and huntresses when the role is to fight monster-like creatures.
Yeah.
But I guess you have to prepare for everything. When you train to these schools, you're fighting other people instead.
And then you have to figure, just being out there fighting them for so long, you do develop skill in combat and all that, which, even though they've been fighting for a while, who knows how long Robin's been a huntress.
Especially at her age.
Yeah.
To be able to run for council.
So she could be somewhere in her 30s, almost 40s, maybe.
Probably as old as, Vic Mignogna's character before he was replaced. Crow. Thank you.
It's weird to think, because we're like, oh man, we see the RWBY characters and they're like,
they're so cool.
They're so cool. They kick so much ass, and then it's against someone who's
been there.
Yeah, who's actually proficient at what they're doing, and it's like, okay, they ain't shit.
I want to see a huge scale difference in, like, combat, because I think the closest thing I saw to, like, actual real legit animation on the animation team's part was when, what was it? It wasn't Summer, because that's named the mom, but Raven versus Cinder.
Yeah.
Where it was like, this is as high end as you'll probably get for a little bit. Where they're literally flying.
Yeah.
But I just kind of want to see someone, like, spin their weapon once and see the other person spin, like, 3 other times, like, in the same, like, period of time frame. And that's the difference.
Or see one person take on Team RWBY and still win.
Okay, that's like a Muriel move right there, and I would be happy to see something like that.
Actually, Tyrion.
Oh yeah, Tyrion. Yeah, Tyrion.
He took on RWBY and Crow.
That and just, like, the rest of, like, Ranger.
Yeah, it was RWBY, Ranger, and Crow. Huh?
It was that
Team Junior. And Crow.
Team Junior plus Crow.
And he got out of it just with an injured tail.
Yeah, and that's because RWBY was just so close. But yeah, what was the term? Yeah, that's the first power creep that we've seen, aside from, like, other Grim attacks.
Yeah,
like an actual, like, Huntsman level professional one fight off.
Yeah, that was a good fight, because it really did set apart how powerful these people are.
And the urgency to actually become stronger in the following season.
It reminds me of the Black Lotus.
Yes.
Where it's like, oh, cool, these guys are awesome, and it's like, any one of them can take on an army. What?
Huh?
And then you have Tenzin taking on all of them. He didn't win, but he held them off. Way more than any other individual in the entire world probably could have. Unless they were the Avatar.
Oh, you do airbending, huh? Oh, do those tricks and stuff? Well, I've been training for that for 30 years. Boy! And proceeds to clap him.
Proceeds to clap him. And then 2 other people come with some OP powers and proceeds to beat the fuck out of them too. It wasn't until all 4 of them were there and he was tired.
Okay. Okay. I'm good. But yeah, other than that, I honestly don't really know where this is all going, except for Weiss uncovering, like, that final bit of information that was required for everyone to know that, oh, hey, look, that's Watts.
Yeah. So...
It's all getting teetered down, so it's all going to come down to Weiss letting everyone know about that. And then my guess is that that information plus just the mutiny that's going on, like, in that discussion room is just going to boil down, and I think maybe there might be some Grim attack happening.
Yeah, so the question is, who's going to get to where first?
Mm-hmm.
Is Weiss going to get the information out first? Or is Ironwood going to have to say what's going on first?
Or will Tyrion just run amok again?
Mm-hmm. Because I'm pretty sure Ironwood knows... his name's Watson, yeah?
Yeah, we can say Watson.
Or...
Well...
who's the guy with the umbrella?
That's Watts.
Yeah, Watts?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm almost certain Ironwood knows Watts, and he knows that he is a rogue element.
He's rogue, but he doesn't know if he's actually directly involved, which is what Weiss will be in charge of, right?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that if he were to see the clip of Jacques and Watts talking...
That's it.
Yep, he'll know, okay, you're behind this shit. You caused all those deaths of those people. You rigged the election. You caused this. Bang, 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 bang.
But Watts will be like, oh no, Jacques will be like, shit. Just has a gun ready in case the conspiracy falls through.
Right? He has a button underneath his table that says, in case of exposed conspiracy.
It's like 2 pennies that he works with. Ooh. Also, quick shout out to just Oscar having a scene in like the previous episode, just talking to Ironwood and just trying to make sense of it in the way that Osmond would have tried, but also just in his own personal words.
Yeah.
So, Oscar, you've gone a long way. Keep at it.
Yeah, Oscar has come a long way in the few short months that he's been with the crew.
Yeah. It's both like tactically and also just kind of an emotional level too.
Mm-hmm. He's kind of in a situation where he's forced to grow up.
He has to now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he was so used to being a farm boy, and then he had to grow up to be something else.
All he wanted to do was grow wheat and milk cows. He didn't ask for some fucking multi-life pedophile to come take over.
With the destiny to literally milk a goddess.
Right? Clap them goddess cheeks.
Oscar, you must make the ultimate sacrifice. What were we talking about now? You must fuck Salem. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore.
You gotta clap them cheeks. But she's so ashy.
See those cracks on her skin? Ugh. Do it.
I saw Ruby get a lucky kick on her, and she left a shed of skin behind.
You can do it. I can because it's your body. Sam was over there, like, finally vulnerable, like, Osmond, will you finally take me? No, I'm not Osmond.
You're the chosen one, Harry. You have to do it.
You're a wizard, Oscar. I'm a what? Okay. I think we're good. Just to add more to it, though. Oscar's destiny as the walnut and the one to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Yep.
But yeah, alright. I think we can end here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.
That's why he has to train the walnut. It's not that he's getting it in. It's that he's going to get pegged. Salem's the man in this relationship.